tomorrow everything collapsed, no power, no help, no 911, would your rifle save you or fail you? But with so many options out there, how do you pick the right one? Which rifle is truly built to survive when everything else falls apart? More importantly, how do you choose the perfect survival rifle for your situation without ending up with something that's more trouble than it's worth? Let's look at some top contenders and figure out what makes them tick. Let's start with some rifles that really nail the portability factor, especially those chambered in the popular .22 long rifle. This little round is great for hunting small game, it's lightweight, you can carry a lot of it, and it's usually easy to find. First up is a real classic, the Ruger 1022 Takedown. Ruger's original 1022 has been around forever, since the 1960s, and it's known for being super reliable. The Takedown version takes that goodness and lets you split the rifle in half, barrel section and receiver section, just by twisting and pulling. This makes it incredibly easy to stash in a backpack. It uses Ruger's famous 10-round rotary magazines, which sit flush and are very dependable, though you can get bigger ones if you want. The whole thing weighs about 4.6 pounds, which isn't bad at all for carrying around. It's semi-automatic, meaning it fires one shot each time you pull the trigger until the magazine is empty. For getting small games or just practicing, the 1022 Takedown is tough to beat because it just works. And .22 LR ammo is everywhere. Now, if you want something even more compact and designed specifically for survival from the get-go, look at the Henry AR-7 survival rifle. This one has a cool history. It was designed back in the late 1950s for U.S. Air Force pilots in case they had to eject over wilderness. The clever parts? The barrel, the action, which is the main working part, and even the magazines all fit inside the stock. When it is packed up, it's only 16.5 inches long and floats in water, which is pretty neat. The whole package weighs just 3.5 pounds. It's a semi-automatic .22 LR rifle and usually comes with two 8-round magazines. It might look a bit strange, but its whole reason for being is to be simple, light, and work when you need it after being stored away. Another takedown option in .22 LR is the Marlin Model 70 PSS, often called the Papoose. Marlin has been making guns for ages, and the Papoose follows their tradition of reliable rimfire rifles. Like the Ruger, it breaks down into two main pieces, barrel and action/stock. It usually comes with a 7-round magazine. What makes the 70 PSS stand out is its use of stainless steel for the barrel and action, plus a tough synthetic stock. This makes it really resistant to rust and bad weather, which is a big plus in a survival gun. It's incredibly light too, tipping the scales at only 3.25 pounds. It even comes with its own padded case that floats. Simple, light, weather-resistant, that's the Papoose. And for the ultimate in simplicity and lightness, there's the Chiappa Little Badger. This thing is minimalist. It's a single-shot break-action rifle, meaning you load one .22 LR cartridge at a time by pivoting the barrel down. The stock is just a wire frame that folds over the top, making it super compact, only 17 inches long when folded. And the weight? Just under 3 pounds. It even has little rails called Picatinny rails, so you can add a small scope or light, and there's often a place to hold a few extra rounds right on the gun. It doesn't get much simpler than this, making it a great choice to tuck into an emergency kit where every ounce counts. These lightweight .22s are great, but what if you need a bit more flexibility? Maybe handle different kinds of game or use ammo common to a handgun you might also carry. That brings us to some different designs. Consider the Savage Model 42 Takedown. This isn't just a rifle, it's a combination gun. It has two barrels stacked, one on top of the other. The top barrel fires .22 LR, perfect for small critters. The bottom barrel is a 410 bore shotgun, which is great for birds or slightly larger small game, and can even be used defensively at close range with the right shells. Like the others, it is easily taken down into two parts for carrying. It's a bit heavier at around 6.1 pounds and longer at nearly 36 inches overall, but the versatility is hard to argue with. Need to hunt a squirrel? Use the 22 barrel. A grouse flies up? Switch to the 410. It's made with a synthetic stock and often stainless steel components, so it's built tough for the outdoors. Then there's the Kel-Tec Sub 2000. This one is pretty unique. It's a carbine, which is like a short, light rifle chambered in common pistol calibers, usually 9mm or 40 SNW. The really clever trick is that it folds in half right in the middle, just in front of the receiver. When folded, it's only about 16 inches long, small enough to fit in many briefcases or backpacks. Unfolded, it has a 16.25-inch barrel, giving those pistol rounds more speed and accuracy than they'd have from a handgun. It weighs about 4.25 pounds. One of its best features is that it's designed to use popular handgun magazines. You can get versions that take Glock mags, Smith & Wesson M&P mags, Beretta 92 mags, and others. So if you already carry one of those pistols, you can share magazines between your handgun and your rifle. That's a huge plus for simplicity and packing less gear. When you need more power, whether it's for larger game or defense, you step up to centerfire rifle cartridges or shotguns. These bring more energy but also usually more weight and recoil. A hugely popular choice is the AR-15 platform. Now, AR-15 isn't one specific rifle model, but a whole family of rifles built on the same basic design. They are usually chambered in 5.56 by 45mm NATO, which is the same as the .223 Remington, a very common round. The beauty of the AR-15 is its modularity. You can swap out almost any parts. Want a different barrel length? Easy. Different stock? No problem. Add lights, lasers, optics? It's built for that. Standard magazines hold 30 rounds, giving you plenty of firepower. Depending on how it's set up, an AR-15 can weigh anywhere from 6.5 to maybe 9 pounds. They are semi-automatic and known for being accurate and easy to shoot well. Because they are so popular, parts and ammo are usually widely available, which is key for long-term survival. They work using either direct impingement, where gas pushes the bolt directly, or a gas piston system. Then there's the AR-15's famous rival, the AK-47 platform. Like the AR-15, AK-47 refers to a family of rifles based on the original Russian design. These are typically chambered in 7.62 by 39mm, a slightly larger and heavier bullet than the AR-15s. AKs are legendary for their ruggedness and reliability. They are known to keep working even when dirty, wet, or generally abused. Think of them as the tractor of the rifle world. They usually have a 16.3-inch barrel and use curved 30-round magazines. An AK typically weighs around 7.7 pounds. They use a long-stroke gas piston system, which contributes to their reliability. While not as easy to customize as the AR-15, their sheer toughness and the global availability of the 7.62 by 39mm ammo make them a serious contender for a survival rifle. You could probably find ammo for this thing almost anywhere on the planet. If you want something that hits even harder, consider the Springfield Armory M1A Scout Squad. This rifle is basically a civilian version of the U.S. military's M14 rifle, chambered in the powerful 7.62 by 51mm NATO round, which is the same as .308 Winchester. This caliber is excellent for hunting medium to large game and works well at longer distances. The Scout Squad version has an 18-inch barrel, making it a bit shorter and handier than the full-sized M1A, while still offering good velocity. It uses detachable box magazines, typically holding 10 or 20 rounds. This is a heavier rifle, weighing around 8.8 pounds, and it kicks more than an AR or AK. But it's built like a tank, extremely reliable, and packs a serious punch. It's a semi-automatic action known for its durability. But wait, before you answer that, we're forgetting a whole category: the shotgun. Sometimes for close range or hitting fast-moving targets, nothing beats a scattergun. Enter the Mossberg 500 JIC series. Mossberg's 500 pump-action shotgun is another firearm legend. Known for decades of reliable service with military, police, and civilians, the JIC, which stands for Just In Case, takes this proven action and packages it for survival. These are usually 12-gauge shotguns, holding 5+1 rounds. They typically have an 18.5-inch barrel and a simple, durable synthetic stock. Often just a pistol grip to keep it short, around 28.75 inches overall length. The really unique part is that they often come sealed inside a waterproof tube, sometimes with a basic survival kit inside too. This means you can store it securely on a boat, in a vehicle, or buried somewhere, knowing it will be protected from the elements. A 12-gauge gives you amazing versatility. You can load it with a birdshot for small game, buckshot for defense, or slugs for bigger animals or longer shots. The pump action is manually operated, making it extremely reliable. Now, owning the rifle is just step one. You absolutely need to check your local and state laws. Gun laws vary wildly, covering things like magazine capacity, overall length, and certain features. Buying and owning legally is critical. Beyond that, just having the rifle isn't enough. You need to practice with it, learn how to safely handle it, clear jams, and clean it properly. And don't forget ammunition. Having a rifle without bullets is like having a car without gas. Storing ammo correctly, keeping it dry, is just as important as maintaining the rifle itself. So there you have it, a look at some of the top contenders for survival rifles in 2024. When everything else falls apart, your survival rifle isn't just a tool. It's your lifeline, your future, your family's shield. Choose wisely, train hard, and always stay ready. Because when SHTF, you won't get a second chance. What do you think? Comment below. Which rifle would you trust with your life? Smash that subscribe button for more real-world survival content. Stay safe, stay smart, and we'll see you in the next one.